on that ground, when there's a ring on top of that pitch, there's more into me, there's more fire in me, there's more determination, there's more work, there's more output. It's like I become undeniable once you put me on that pitch. So yeah, look, it's a hard night's work in front of me, but it's a job I can conquer.
Secret. He's going to come forward, apply the pressure, like they say, and throw punches everywhere. So my hands have to be up, down, or...
Around about 10 years, so there's been another 14 years where all the heavyweights couldn't...
The work, me and Andy in the gym every day, grinding away. You know, you got Tyson there joining our runs and our training and cheering us on and bringing positive vibes.
I can only see the fight playing out one way, with Derek come forward and bring in war, which he has done over numerous fights in the recent years. And I see Joseph boxing a smart fight, and if Joseph can practice and if Joseph can put into practice what we've been rehearsing and training, then I can see Joseph winning by late stoppage.
For both guys to take this fight, a big risk for Fabio Wardley because it's a massive jump up in comparison to Justice Mooney, and it's the unpredictability and the unknown of Fabio Wardley for Joseph Parker. You know, so I respect the both guys for taking this fight. Frank Warren hit the nail on the head very much.
Parker is an excellent amateur, former world champion. He is a lot older in terms of boxing mileage, Parker, but the problem, I think, for Wardley is that Parker seems to be getting better and better. The one thing against Joe is this ring rust that I'm worried about. He looked, when he was beating Wilder and Zhang, and he looked like he was turkey out.
He relies on his power far too much. He hasn't brought enough to his game right now, and I thought he would have kicked on from that. If he's going to have any chance against Joseph Parker, then he can't just rely on that big right hand. Joseph Parker's a seasoned, well-schooled athlete.
Who hits hard.
Yeah, who hits hard. He's on a resurgence in terms of his confidence and where he is in boxing now, Parker. So it's a good...
This is where there's an extra fire, there's an extra fight on me when I step on that turf, when I step on that ground.
So remember that. Remember I said it on this stage.
Let the fight go on.
Let's get the press conference going, sausage.
Tyson Fury's sudden interruption during the Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley face-off electrified the moment. His message was direct: don't be reckless or you'll get punished. Fury's warning wasn't empty bravado. Having known Parker's power and timing for over a decade, he understood the kind of danger Wardley would face. For Fury, this was more than a friend's defense. It was a veteran's recognition of another elite fighter's calculated menace. Fabio Wardley, unfazed, responded with confidence. He thrives under pressure, claiming that the ring brings out something different in him, more fire, more determination. When there's a ring on that pitch, I become undeniable, he said. His self-belief is impressive, but boxing history is full of confident challengers humbled by experience. Wardley believes he can conquer Parker through willpower alone. Yet Andy Lee, Parker's trainer, sees the fight differently. Lee predicts that Parker's experience, discipline, and patience could lead to a late stoppage if Wardley comes forward too aggressively. Joseph Parker's approach is clear: absorb the pressure, stay composed, and counter when it matters. There's no secret he's going to come forward, throw punches everywhere. My hands have to be up, down, all around, Parker said. He knows Wardley's style: wild aggression, heavy shots, but limited adaptability. Parker's preparation reflects the work of a rejuvenated professional. Relentless training under Andy Lee, sessions joined by Tyson Fury, and a focus on refining timing and accuracy. The difference between the two fighters lies in experience. Wardley's rise has been fast, but Parker has fought and beaten elite competition. After defeating Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang, Parker proved he's not just surviving in the heavyweight division, he's improving. Wardley might possess raw power, but Parker's conditioning, composure, and ring IQ make him a different challenge altogether. As promoter Frank Warren noted, it's a massive risk for Wardley he's stepping into the deep end against a world-class fighter. Commentators echo that sentiment. Many believe Wardley relies too heavily on his right hand and hasn't diversified his skill set. He relies on power far too much, one analyst said. If he wants any chance against Parker, he can't just count on that.
It's a great fight. I mean, firstly, Joe Parker is on an incredible run.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's beaten Wilder when no one really wanted to fight him. He's beaten Zhang when he was like the bogeyman, and he's just beaten Bakoli, although, you know, on short notice. I mean, that was a dangerous fight to take. So
Absolutely.
I love Joe. I think he deserves an opportunity.
I think of Parker versus Wardley. Excellent fight in terms of Wardley. Now, Wardley got out of jail in his last one.
Well,
He was
that's what I
getting
was going to say.
systematically beaten.
Is it the right fight for Fabio?
I think Joe Parker wins it. I think
Does that make it the right fight for Fabio?
the guy that
It's the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. And you have to say it's the right fight, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
For Fabio?
so. Absolutely. Look, they're both at the.
All right, Jojo, me and you, mate, throwing down. Big fight in October coming up. Make sure you're getting ready. Make sure you're prepared. There's going to be drama one way or another. You know I bring the heat. Wish you all the... Because he's not the oldest, but time within the sport, potentially. He's been around for a very long time. He's had a lot of fights. I think he's close. He's either at or is close to having 40-odd fights. Some of those have been rough wars. Some of those have been pretty good back and forths. Like, he doesn't shy away from a scrap, so he has got a few miles on the clock.
It's quite impressive, really. I don't think I've seen a fighter with this level of, well, they're all focused, but he's very focused, you know, he's very serious about his work and thinks about everything we've been working on. I can see he's picking it up, and so he's really made it, it's been a natural.
Parker, meanwhile, is seen as sharper than ever. His rhythm, footwork, and defensive awareness have evolved under Lee's guidance, giving him the ability to break down opponents methodically rather than relying on sheer power. Wardley's biggest weapon, unpredictability, could also be his weakness. Against less experienced opponents, his aggression overwhelms. Against Parker, that same aggression risks being turned against him. Parker's ability to remain calm under fire, to pick apart openings mid-exchange, may expose Wardley's lack of tactical depth. Every round could become a chess match where patience beats chaos. Andy Lee praises Parker's current mindset as the best of his career. He's very serious about his work. He thinks about everything we've been training, Lee said. You can see him picking it up naturally. That focus and maturity are why many insiders see Parker as the clear favorite. Fabio's youth and energy make him dangerous. But Parker's ring IQ and composure have dismantled far more dangerous men. Wardley's confidence remains unwavering. There's a hard night's work ahead, but it's one I can conquer, he said. His self-assurance brings excitement to the matchup, yet it also highlights the contrast between youthful ambition and seasoned mastery. Parker has seen this type before: heavy-handed opponents who underestimate timing, defense, and patience. His calmness under pressure, sharpened by years in the spotlight, makes him uniquely prepared for Wardley's onslaught.
Part in the potential opportunity that may be Fabio's, and how damaging will it be for Joe Parker to have not been active?
I mean, as a fighter for the development, you need to be active, and you know that's probably the way Wardley's developed. You know, he's been active. You know, stepped up the levels, but you know, especially when you're pushing towards the big.
Ring with so many powerful punchers and so many powerful fighters who can bang and who have a lot of knockouts, and I've avoided being, you know, I fought Zhang. He caught me a few times and dropped me, but I have the heart and the willingness to never ever give up. And I've faced all those fighters before, and it's nothing new, but he will present himself in something different, you know, and it's what I'm looking forward to. The challenge of fighting someone like Fabio Wardley and the plan that he's going to bring in.
Just finished a brutal session in the gym with the boys. Bobby Howard, Big Joe Parker. I'll tell you one thing, people. I feel sorry for who we fight next.
Lee Wood. Yeah. That was the fight. We knocked him through the ropes to win it.
It was an unbelievable fight.
Was that an outdoor fight?
No, it was Nottingham Arena, was it?
What a fight. When he knocks him through the ropes to win the fight.
Great fight.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's lots of action Mick Conlon has provided, but we've got to find out if he really still has it at top level.
Let's move on. There was a bit of breaking news emerged yesterday. Seen rumours of a fight between
Listen, then I got all the mandatories, you know? But this is my Usyk now, Fabio Wardley. Like, the target's on him, and nothing else matters. Because if I don't get this right, there's no point talking about any other.
Tyson Fury's involvement adds another dimension. His public backing amplifies the psychological pressure. When the world heavyweight champion tells your opponent he's doomed if reckless, it shifts the narrative. Fury's confidence in Parker isn't blind loyalty, it's rooted in countless sparring sessions and shared camps. "I feel sorry for whoever he fights next," Fury said after training with Parker. That kind of endorsement carries weight, especially from a fighter who's seen everything the heavyweight scene can offer. Ultimately, this fight represents more than a meeting of power versus experience. It's a test of evolution. Wardley has the chance to prove that raw strength and belief can overcome veteran intelligence. Parker aims to demonstrate that skill, structure, and mental composure remain boxing's ultimate weapons. If Wardley's recklessness collides with Parker's precision, the outcome may be brutal and decisive. As fight night approaches, the stakes are enormous. A Wardley win would catapult him into global recognition. A Parker victory would reaffirm his resurgence among heavyweight elites. Yet, given the preparation, discipline, and backing behind Joseph Parker, all signs point toward the seasoned veteran once again schooling youth, reminding everyone that in heavyweight boxing, experience still rules the ring.